Hey everybody, my name's Kyle and this is Track by Track, music reviews, news, and commentary. If you've been watching this channel for any length of time, you've probably figured out I'm an album fan. By that I mean I'm a fan of the album format, of the art of the song cycle, of the practice of pressing play and hearing a complete record from start to finish. And although I review both albums and singles on Track by Track, one thing I've come across from time to time is this. Some songs simply work better as part of an album than as a single. That's exactly how I feel, or at least how I expect I'll feel, about Heat Above, the latest single from retro rockers Greta Van Fleet. This is the third song the band has shared from their upcoming album, The Battle at Garden's Gate. The band's sophomore full-length is still 2 months away, but now we're hearing its opening track with this latest single. And it truly sounds like an album opener, with the slow build of organ chords over the first 30 seconds before the drums roll in, followed by the rest of the band. I've talked before about how Greta Van Fleet has a history, albeit a short history, of injecting their music with both sonic and lyrical hints of spirituality, and this may be one of the most prominent examples of that to date. The organ remains a central texture of the track, calling to mind the sound of their classic rock forebearers, though a little less the frequently cited ones and a little more Kansas this time. I really like the interplay between the organ, strings, and acoustic guitar. There's a bridge section that explores some nice melodic variations as well. Still, it must be said, this is a song without much of a hook, so it feels like a strange choice for a standalone single. The chorus doesn't drop until nearly halfway in, and when it arrives, it feels overdue. Ultimately, I think the song will feel more at home within the context of the entire album. I also want to say a few things about Josh Kiska'S vocals here. No question about it, that voice is an astonishing instrument. As young as he is, though, I don't feel like he's making wise choices for when to add vocal embellishments. He's got a great rock and roll growl that he likes to hit on the high notes, sometimes to powerful effect, but he overuses it here, resulting in several moments where I wish he'd just sing the melody instead of adding the histrionics. The same goes for his, well, I guess we'll call it a yodel, for lack of a better word. A little of that goes a long way. Think Hocus Pocus by Focus. Try saying that 5 times fast. And similar to the previous single, Age of Machine, I feel like Josh has a bit of a mush mouth, making it hard to decipher the lyrics sometimes. Not that there's a lot of lyrical depth here, though. Again, themes of hippie mysticism are abundant, not to mention the recycling of past tropes like the peaceful army or the singing of an anthem. Considering the fact that the band already struggles with haters saying they're ripping off classic rock, it's unfortunate to hear them arguably ripping themselves off too. Still, I'm optimistic about the new album. I think Heat Above could well be a stronger opener than a single, and from what we've heard so far, I do think the band's sound is evolving in a positive direction. Here's hoping, as their sound continues to mature, the band members themselves do as well. Once again, my name's Kyle, and this has been Track by Track. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, plus check out some of these other videos below that I think you might also enjoy. And of course, be sure to click subscribe, because true music fans always want new releases the day they come out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.